Ball like yellow on leaves, ball like an all-white shirt, no sleeves. Tell her, put it like me, blowing a coffee, he's asleep. You weak, chic, the web look at the boots, fleet, headache. Got a hook till she give me a headache. Send me a text, I ain't reading no essay. Ball back here, get back. Ball back here, get back. I know so long as you get really Listen, I don't mean to call you up, cause I don't know that. And if I never call you again, that mean you throw back. We only met once, but we go back, way back. When it, now we on track, but you can never ever be my man. You a whole snap, you said it on your IG page. I ain't say that, like say that. Lay back, in the back of the Maybach, play that. You see J that, I be in the streets like a stray rat. I will never be with a ring, cause he ain't finna take half. I be on my kid, one girl, one side, in a dope, sending me a text like she misses. The only way she getting back in it.
Couldn't get off the sofa. The thing about depression, you think your life is over.
Miami has a Dolphins, the greatest football team.
And when I'm self-destructive, you make me feel so pretty. You always pull me closer to let me know that it's real.
Welcome to Atlanta, Georgia, football fans, as we get a look inside a Mercedes-Benz Stadium. Today, we're ready for an entertaining battle between the Miami Dolphins and the Atlanta Falcons. Ball teed up, Logan Cook out for the kick. And we're underway in Atlanta. Fielded at the 7. Making some progress here. And an excellent effort there. Sets him up almost at midfield.
Special teams always play an important role in ball games, and it does right here from the jump. That's going to give the offense terrific field position for this opening drive.
Now the Dolphins call a timeout. It's their first. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10.
Set, double right.
They'll run it with Travion Henderson. I'd say the defense will take this today. They're across the line, handing them a loss. First play of the game. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
Shotgun snap to Sanford. He puts some air under it deep down the left. And he's there to send that one away, incomplete. Went for that big shot. They wanted to get that highlight the first time they touched the football.
Now, this group likes to be aggressive, and early incompletion's not going to deter them. Sharpshooters, they don't stop shooting threes because of one brick, and they won't stop pushing this ball down the field either.
21.
Throwing is Stafford on third. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. All right, here comes Jeremy Crawshaw for the punt. It's fourth down. And he'll punt it away to end a disappointing opening drive. Only punted once in last week's loss, and he gets this one away. And something on the return, but not much, as it still ends inside the 20. All right, Miami has its offense set, partner. Here comes 1st and 10. Drive starts with a quick throw left, complete. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. Out of the gun this time, here's Dart. Has him on the quick hitter. He gets loose down the right side. And he's out of bounds, but what a great play there, Brock. He's got him into field goal range. They rip off a huge chunk of field as the downs reset.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
Going on 1st down, it's Dart. Completed over the middle. And he's brought down after a short gain.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a 1st down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
Dart gonna throw again. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, 3rd down coming up. Well, they connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series, and he's the one driving it.
3rd down now. Here's Dart. Got his man. Thomas has it. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's going to give the Dolphins a 1st down. Well, when your opponent fails to act, Brock, you want to capitalize, right? And they are moving like a team ready to provide us with our first points of this game.
Yeah, pretty lackluster start there, Kate, from their opponents. You got a golden opportunity to immediately take control as they convert to stay on the field.
Now the first carry for Quinshawn Judkins. Has some room to work. And he will take it in. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins get a perfect start. They've gone up 6-0. For the offense, you gotta love it, Brock. Points to begin the game as he runs it in for an opening drive touchdown.
And you've got one very happy running back right over there on the sideline right now. These backs, they do feel the pressure to find the end zone every single week. It's not easy to do. But to do it this early and get out of the way, big time.
That one right down the middle. And the Dolphins will jump out to a 7-0 lead. On now is Cook to kick this away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. The Falcons in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. On the play fake, here's Stafford. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. Working from the gun. Here's Stafford. That's complete inside the 35. And he's into the end zone for an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons reach pay dirt for the first time this game. Chris Olave with the touchdown. Groupie's extra point is good. And the Falcons tie this game 7-7. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Return coming from the 6. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Here's Shudkins to begin the drive. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
Well, that's just about textbook defense and how to shut down an RPO. The coverage was tight, the numbers were up, and then the bodies were there to stuff that run before it could get going.
2nd and 10. Need something positive here. They put a receiver in motion here left. Quick one to the outside by Dart. And he's going to be sent out of bounds just after he crosses the 35. It's a gain of 12 there. And it'll be 1st down, Miami.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
Shotgun handoff here for Judkins. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
From the gun, here's Dart. Continuing to move past the 45. And he is taken down as he drives this to the enemy 40. They get 22 on that one. And that's going to give the Dolphins a 1st down.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on a defense.
On 1st down, here's Dart. Short pass brought in. He's all the way home. Touchdown, Miami! The Dolphins break the tie here in the 1st. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
Now is Cook to kick this away. He's going to return it from a yard or 2 deep. Things going well so far. And they'll be looking at some decent field position. He's out of bounds up towards the 35. Ball at the 33 for 1st down.
22. Set. Monday.
Stafford from the gun. Good strike downfield to Olave. And he's into the end zone for an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons make it a 1-point game. Chris Olave with the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. That one splits the uprights. And the Falcons tie things up at 14. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Starting from the 5. And this gets out to the 30 before he stopped.
Dolphins take over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Dolphins just about set up here. First and 10. On the give, here's Judkins. And he'll be met near the line to limit the gain to a yard. Stopped by Deion Henley.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Could lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Here goes Dart to the air. Finds him over the middle. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And it'll be first down, Miami.
First and 10.
New set of downs for him from the 46. On first and 10, here's Dart. No one open on that play, so he's going to chuck this to another county.
That's a veteran move right there by a rookie quarterback. You see so many rookies, we do, Kate, who try to play hero ball and force things in every single spot. But he's already wise enough to know how to throw it away.
No luck on first down. Here's second and 10. From the gun, Judkins. That is exactly why you rally to the football. Got through one tackle, but the next guy gets him for a loss.
A 2-yard loss brings up third down and 12.
Well, these top-tier offenses have brought the firepower so far. Plenty of points in that first quarter. Both teams neck and neck so far. We'll make our return to Mercedes-Benz Stadium after this. Back for the start of quarter number 2. It's Dolphin football as we begin. They're stuck behind the sticks on 3rd and long. Throw here, 3rd down. He's got it. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. 12 yards on that play and a good call nets him the first.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Judkins running between the tackles. And this run is going to push him inside the 40. Give him 7 there.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3. Dart out of the shotgun. He's got a man left. Avoids the defender. We've got a foot race. And he's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that's going to give the Dolphins a 1st down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
Offense is set. 1st and 10. Judkins out the middle. And he's not going to be happy picking himself back up after this. They're set backwards on 1st down. Dart's back to throw. Looking to his running back, incomplete. That play's going to bring up 3rd down.
So far, this script, well, it's dictated some early looks for this running back, and now you're seeing the adjustment defensively. Not so easy on those checkdowns. Nowhere for that ball to go.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
Go!
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Hits him on the in route. And he's going to have enough for the 1st down, not by much. He got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a 1st and goal.
A gain of 17.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
The 6-yard line.
From the red zone on 1st. That's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right.
Well, you got to have a short memory in the NFL. Incompletions happen. Now you got to make the adjustment and go get the next one.
Receiver in motion, going left. Quick throw left side, complete. Touchdown, Miami! The Dolphins take a 2nd quarter lead. DeAndre Hopkins, the touchdown. Not a lot of processing time from the moment he pulled it back to the moment he made that throw, Brock, but I think we can all agree he made the right choice not to hand it off, and then the right read on that throw.
Yeah, he sure did, kid. It kind of reminds me of the option quarterbacks of our day growing up, right? Those guys that made that pitch, and it was just second nature. They were on the run, guys all around. Didn't matter. He's going to put that pitch right on him. The great RPO quarterbacks of today do exactly the same thing with their throws.
On now is Cook to kick this away. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
10 at their own 35-yard line.
Good starting spot here for the Falcons, Brock. This is 1st and 10. Off the play fake, it's Stafford. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked off by Xavier McKinney. And the Dolphins are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
Going down the middle, as you can see, you're giving them a real chance at making that pick. Might be a case of trying to force one where he shouldn't have. And you're sure hoping as a quarterback you learn your lesson on that one.
New set of downs for him at the 38. Back to throw, here Starks. Escapes the pocket. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down.
I'll give this quarterback credit. He bought as much time as he could, but eventually the only option left was to throw it away.
After the incompletion, still at the 38, it's 2nd and 10. One play action with Darts. He rolls to his right. He's going to keep it this time. That ball is loose, and the Falcons get to it. But it bounces out of bounds, so they'll retain possession.
I think that's one of those cases, Kate, where this defense wished that ball was round. You know, it's not, and it bounces in funny ways, and unfortunately for the defense there, it bounces the wrong way right out of bounds.
Handoff now to Judkins. And he's taken down as they very quickly get into 1st and goal.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from 1st down to 1st down in just one play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground, geez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. Working inside the red zone. Caught just shy of the goal line. And this one stopped at the 3-yard line.
We give a lot of credit to receivers, and rightfully so, Kate, for them going into coverage and making a catch. I don't think we give enough credit to tight ends. I know they're big, I know they're physical, but to go into double coverage, take that contact, and come away with the catch, that's a big-time effort.
So from the 3, here's 2nd and goal.
Here we go. Start. Cougar, nice kid.
Here's the backup, 1st throw. Oh, they got it! Intercepted along the goal line! And the Falcons take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season.
Intercepted. The Falcons take over 1st and 10. at the 35-yard line.
They're set up at the 35 now.
Ready.
First and 10. Here's Stafford. He'll get it complete to Travion Henderson. And he's going to be stopped, but not before he gets it down to the 14. It's a 21-yard gain. And the Falcons will have a first.
And the Falcons, first down. First and 10 at the 14-yard line.
From the red zone now. Dialing up a receiver screen. And this one does not go far. Miami calls a timeout here. It's second. They're down to their final one in this half.
Second and 7 at the 12-yard line.
Second down now, 7 to go. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Targets have far less room to work in this red zone, Brock, but down this close as a former quarterback, I'm just going to assume you got to feel like he should have been able to hold on through whatever.
Yeah, and every once in a while you get in that huddle and you remind him, now listen, guys, it's going to be contested. We know this. It's a physical game, all 100 yards up and into the red zone and end zone. But when you get down here, you've got to come up with contested catches, and he couldn't.
And he's tackled for a short gain. It's the 2-minute warning now from Atlanta. It's the Falcons looking at a 4th and 5. And that offense isn't budging. They're going for it.
Middle. Set. Hey, 5-0. Blue 60.
Stafford throwing again. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Devin White makes the play. Well, they had one last gasp to try to make something happen here in the red zone, Brock. Just wasn't there. This defense too locked in, coming up with the interception.
Yeah, it's the work they do on those first 3 downs to get to this 4th down, like a pitcher does, to get to an 0-2 count. They know it's their advantage. And once that offense decides to go for it on 4th down, good chance they're going to get that stop. And oh, by the way, a few style points added to the stat sheet with the INT.
They pick up 20 yards there. And it'll be first down, Miami. Out of the gun this time. Here's Dart. Hits his tight end on the corner route. And he's going to be sent out of bounds just after he crosses the 35. A good pass from the rookie out of Ole Miss, and it gets him a first.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
Throwing on first down. It's Dart. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. That one was intended for Travis Hunter. So that brings up second down. Another look for him, Brock, and hey, why not with the way he's playing so far? But this time, just couldn't hang on.
I think you'll see coordinators at times, Kate, get away from something that's working. I like that they go back to him. Make them defend him and stop him. They did that time. My hunch is they'll look for that receiver again today.
It's a gain of 22. And that's going to give the Dolphins a first down.
22 yards.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Dart going to throw again. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And they're going to be forced to regroup a bit ahead of second down.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go, and let that pass rush get home.
Sent back to their own side of the field on that last play. Some ground to make up here on second. To the left and reeled in by Hopkins. And he's out of bounds after getting this one to the opposing 45-yard line.
Oh man, these are the kind of plays you can't wait to get on film and watch the next day. Look at the fellow pass catchers. Look at the guys getting out in front, helping on that screen pass. Get your player in space, your buddies do the rest around you, and a big play follows.
Has him on the quick hitter. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. The Dolphins choosing to spend their final timeout here. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
On first down, here's Dart. The stop is made 3 yards from the end zone. It's going to be first and goal.
Some of these quarterbacks, Kate, I swear, it's just instinctive. Like a great running back, they just know how to buy a little bit more time and to create space to find those completions outside the pocket.
From the gun, here's Dart. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. The Falcons spend the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Kate, little good news, bad news, right? Bad news, you take a sack. Good news is you do actually have a few more plays in your playbook. Everybody always says, well, you got more room to operate. No, what you have are now more options with that offense. Now you got to avoid taking a sack and get that ball out of your hand.
And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Dolphins will add to their lead at the end of the half. They broke out the design run from there. Coach just tells him, hey, Brock, hey, QB, do your thing, get us 6.
Yeah, and these offensive coaches love this play, and defensive coaches hate it, Kate, because it really gives you an extra hat, right? An extra number when your QB's got the athleticism, got the legs, got the instincts to go run it in for 6. A defensive nightmare, an offensive touchdown.
On now is Cook to kick this away. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. 19 seconds remain in our opening half. Let's see what they do with it.
Set! Zebra! Hey, 50! Tonight!
Stafford now on first down. And that's going to be incomplete. Still time for a couple of plays, though. 15 seconds left.
That's a throw at this level. With so much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. Got to be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10.
Hey, middle! Set!
Play action now for Stafford. Trying for the deep ball. And that's going to fall incomplete. We're down to 9 seconds left.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. The quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not 2 hands that got on the football.
The lady! 50-50! Double right!
Looking to throw. Good strike downfield to Olave. And a great play is brought to an end as this one reaches the 35-yard line. All right, they're going to call a timeout. 3 seconds left. That means one last play in this half. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Here's Groupie on now to handle the kickoff. Here's a return from the 7. All right, some good work on that run back, Brock. He gets this to the 33.
Hey, you go into halftime with a double-digit lead, your number one objective, and they'll all say it in that locker room, it's 0-0 to begin the second half. So you want to come out firing the same way you did in that first half, and that kick returner, he took matters in his own hands.
Here's Judkins on first down. And he's only able to get back to the line. It's going to be second down. Working quickly here.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 32.
Darts out of the shotgun. That's incomplete on second down.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on third down. To the air on third and long. And they're going to touch him down as they wind up with a nice gain on that play, and they got a new set of downs, too.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43. Now Judkins. Ooh, and he is cracked at the tail end of that play. A good hit, but sure would have loved for it to have come earlier as he gets forward a bunch and gets him the first down. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And it'll be first down, Miami. New set of downs for him from the 46. On 1st and 10, here's Darts. Hopkins making the grab downfield. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that's going to give the... offensive first down.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
To the line and set. Here we go, first down. Now running with Judkins. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
Taken down by Jair. A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 24-yard line.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. Here's Dart now. And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete.
Well, he needed another second to deliver the throw he wanted to. You got to give a lot of credit that time, Kate, to the pass rush for getting in and forcing him to dish it before he was ready.
This 8-play drive might be on its last legs here, partners. They try to figure out this 3rd and 7.
19 Tiger, Buffalo 18.
They'll air it out on 3rd. Got his man. Thomas has it. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
17 yards.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
1st and goal, Miami.
Offense in position now. It's 1st and goal.
70, here we go.
He's got it to him yet again. That is cut. What a hit. He gets flattened to the ground. Following that completion, remember the O-line looks to be in some pain. They're headed out to take a look at him now. Still chances to get these final 4 yards. It's 2nd and goal.
19 Tiger, 19 Lions.
The throw, here's Milrow. Chased out to his right. And he's gonna score a touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins grow the lead coming out of halftime.
With that score, this is now a time where this defense is going to get on that sideline, look at each other, and say, hey, we got to play this quarterback a whole lot more honest because he is doing damage with his legs.
McLaughlin attack on the extra point. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Dolphins push their lead to 18.
Falcons, 17.
On now is Cook to kick this away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Falcons in good field position here as they start out first and 10.
Set. Hey, 180.
Off the play fake, it's Stafford. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And this will reach the opposing 25-yard line.
You know, Kay, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position by hitting on that shot.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And they've got a little extra distance now to make up here on second down.
Kate, it's so common that we talk about quarterbacks flushing a negative play, but defenses have to do the same thing as well. When you give up a big play, you got to regroup, you got to calm yourself, and you got to know it's all about the next play. And delivering a sack like that certainly helps.
No good, Henderson on the dump off. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for first and goal.
You just got to love that angle, right? It's been around a long time, but think about it defensively, Kate. How many times do you see the backs out of the backfield or just run to the flat? The great running backs know how to plant their foot.
And they will score. It's an Atlanta touchdown! The Falcons start the second half with some needed points. Group B to try the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Falcons make it an 11-point ball game.
Falcons 24.
Here's Group B on now to handle the kickoff. This return starts at the 5. He stopped on the run back at the 27.
First and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. He's got it to him yet again, and that one is caught. And it's a quality effort here as he's pushed out right along the 40. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
New slated downs to approach here from the 40.
Ready.
Hopkins put in motion left. Quick one to the outside by Dart. And he's hit and sent out right along that line of scrimmage, so no gain on first down. Second and 10, need to get some positive yardage here.
Here we go.
Now Dart. Nothing doing there as the second down pass falls incomplete.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field, but in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
Hopkins put in motion left. Third down now, here's Dart. Hits him downfield, this is Thomas. It's a race down the right side. There it is, touchdown Miami. The Dolphins make it a 3-possession game. Brian Thomas Jr., the touchdown. McLaughlin attack on the extra point. The point after splits the upright. And the Dolphins push their lead to 18.
42. Falcons 24.
On now is Cook to kick this away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good starting spot here for the Falcons, Brock. This is 1st and 10. To throw, Stafford. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Even the best of them could be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10.
Hey, 50. Red 80.
Working from the gun. Here's Stafford. Throw left side, complete. And they're going to be set up with a first down after a nice gain there as he's down by contact.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Hey, middle. Blue 60. Hey, 22. Liberty hot.
Stafford from the gun. He finds his running back, Henderson. And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
That's another Falcons first down. 1st and 10.
Stafford now off the play fake. Completed to his running back. And he gets down to the 24 before he stopped. Offense in the hurry up here.
12 more yards. That's another Falcons first down.
This is the end of the 3rd quarter. It's not quite over yet, but it take a pretty miraculous comeback. We've got a 3-score game as we get set to start the 4th quarter. All set now, 1st and 10.
Hey, 70. Set. Yellow 80. Yellow 80. What are you hot?
On the play fake, here's Stafford. Escapes out to the left. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down.
Kate, I got to believe he hearkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
Finds Isaac to Slaw, complete. Gain of about 8 here, nice pickup, but he stopped a second before he can move those chains.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
He'll drop this to Henderson underneath. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a 1st and goal.
Gain of 10 yards. And the Falcons first down.
40 got.
1st and goal.
Stafford's going to throw once more. And he's got it, it's in close. Touchdown, Atlanta! The Falcons get it back to within 2 possessions. Chris Olave with the touchdown. His 3rd through the air this game. Now the Dolphins call a timeout. It's their first. Defense had a chance to plan, now defending this 2-point try.
The Falcons will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Now Stafford again. And he's going to get in there for 2. The lead shrinks to 10. Well, he just caught them the touchdown, Brock. Defense obviously aware of him as they line up for 2. How did they lose him? How did they get it right back to him for the conversion?
Because he's that good. In moments like this, Kate, it's not even about the play, it's about the player. And when you got a player of this caliber, you find every way to get it to him. And just because he scored the touchdown doesn't mean you don't go right back to that well. I love it.
All right, Miami has its offense set, partner. Here comes 1st and 10. Getting the draw here with Judkins. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards.
That's the kind of yardage it's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. To throw, here's Dart. Caught by his running back, Judkins. And he's hit just before he can pick up that first. So 3rd and short coming up from the 33.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and it netted some positive yards.
Third and a lone yard coming up. To the ground they go with Judkins. And they fought their way through to stop him behind the line. It's going to be 4th now and less than a yard. The Falcons spend the first of their 3 timeouts. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. The lead looks safe, but the pedals staying down. They're going for this. They'll go. Here's Dart. Looking right, and he finds him. And he is stuffed at the line. They don't get the yard they need, and now they're going to catch a breather. They turn it over on downs. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. Play action now for Stafford. It's his running back. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
Ooh, he knew he was going to pay for throwing that. I knew it from up here in the booth watching that happen. But that's an experienced quarterback. If that first primary target isn't there, make sure you find your safety valve. And that got them some yards, so taking that shot, well, it was not for nothing.
Pass is hauled in by the running back. And this one doesn't go far. And for somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you gotta admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. We're in a double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself.
And he's gonna be stopped at the 17-yard line. A 7-yard pickup, and it moves the chains. So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
It's Stafford once more. Dumps it off to his running back. And they're going to get to him after a gain of close to 5 as they send him out.
These intermediate gains, that's the wheelhouse for these two to connect on. Start the series off well. It sure keeps the defense on its toes in case they try to load up and just simply cover the receivers.
Stafford throwing again. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And now they need to get 4 on 3rd down.
Ready? Hot!
Left side gets it out quick, and it's caught. And he's into the end zone for an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons making a 4-point game here in the 4th. Chris Olave with the touchdown. A 4th for him in this game, and 1 more ties the record. That one right down the middle. And the Falcons cut it to a field goal game. Ball is set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Returning it from the 4. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. Dolphins just about set up here. 1st and 10. Out of the gun this time. Here's Dart. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
I know that you and I love, Kate, looking at plays, discussing them, and all the different outlets and checkdowns, and usually there's a completion to be had, but not against this defense. Not on that one.
I'll try something else from the 27 this time. 2nd and 10. Dart out of the shotgun. Has him on the quick hitter. He's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
You want to start a good debate sometime, Kate? Go in an NFL locker room and ask which position is the best athlete. The big guys, the left tackles will tell you it's them. The corners will tell you it's them. But I'll tell you what, these tight ends of today, the way they can run, break tackles, and get in the open field, they truly are some of the best athletes on the team.
On 1st and 10, here's Dart. Throwing the out route, complete. And they're going to bring him down, but not until he gets it down to their 32-yard line. They strike for 23 yards. And it'll be 1st down, Miami. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Running this is Junkins. Should clinch the win for the Dolphins. That's enough for a 1st down.
You call that 1st down running play, you don't always expect to get those kind of yards. They'll take that.